Hey, Tally, come here. What do you think of Back to the Future? Good girl, good girl.
Jesus!
Why, hello there, and welcome back to another episode of my NES collection growing. And these games, there's about 7 NES games and 2 special games I'm going to show you at the end. These games I've picked up, let's say about November-ish or so it's going to probably be the last couple pickups this year, and we'll see what Santa brings me this year for retro goodness. So to kick things off, extremely, it's not an uncommon game at all, it's very common. It is, and I didn't have this, Super Mario Bros. 3. Ta-da! Now my collection. I actually lost this in the divorce to Retromat. When I moved, I lost my copy of Super Mario Bros. 3, so I had to pick another one up. Another fantastic game. This is a great game I played with my buddy Chad and his family way back in the day. Dragon Spirit. So yeah, it's a great shoot 'em up game. Very odd, as you don't control a ship or anything. You control a dragon, and it's really awesome. Tons of power ups in this game. Tons and tons of weapons. It's awesome. Another game you'd think would suck because it's by Milton Bradley. But it doesn't suck. It's actually really cool. It's called Cabal, and it's like it's kind of like Operation Wolf, but you can control your soldier. And if you ever played The Punisher, it's the same kind of thing. It's like third-person perspective, and you shoot around the screen and all that. It's really cool. I haven't beat this game yet, and it's 2 players, and it's awesome. You can like dive around and do rolls and stuff. It's crazy. It's fucking awesome. A game by Jellicoe, Rampart, and I absolutely love Rampart, the arcade. And this one's actually pretty good. There's some voice synthesizers in there. It's really clean. It's really nice. I love this arcade game, and I had to pick it up when I saw this in, I believe it was a flea market or something like that. But Rampart, awesome stuff. A few more pickups. Kickle Cubicle. It's a great action puzzle game where you play as Kickle, obviously. And it's very, very addictive. I mean, you create basically an ice box, and you have to, manipulate the field and kill enemies by freezing them and shattering them. That's actually really cool, really fun. Every stage kind of progresses. There's like a new enemy or obstacle, so it really keeps you on your toes. And I love this game. I can't wait to beat it. And I'm at like World 3 right now, and I'm loving it. I'm totally digging it. So Kickle Cubicle. Another game I really wanted this game. In my childhood, I saw it in various magazines. Nintendo Power specifically. It's Gremlins 2, the new batch by Sunsoft. I mean, Sunsoft, they're like the unsung heroes of like the 8-bit tunes, aren't they? They're a great company, Batman and Blaster Master, just great sounding games, great looking games. Gremlins 2 looks fucking awesome. The graphics, the music, the gameplay is tight, it's a lot of fun. It's challenging too. Not super challenging, but it's got a decent challenge to it. I love it. Gremlins 2. Another game that I always wanted when I was a kid, and that I actually never thought I would find this game, but it's Batman: Return of the Joker. And it's one of it's not rare, like one of the later commons, like hard to find commons, but I think this game is uncommon. My god, I've never found this in the wild until a couple weeks back. It's a fucking hard game. It's again by Sunsoft, so it's got great music and graphics. They really pushed the NES to its freaking limits, Sunsoft did. But very hard game. Very, very drastic departure from Batman the video game, the one previous to this. It's still awesome though. Very, very challenging and tough. Very cheap actually. But yeah, so that'll do it for the actual NES games. And if you know me, I like anything Japanese. And when it comes to Nintendo games, Famicom games are right up my alley. I found this at a retro video game shop in Windsor, Ontario called Game Cycle. It's one of the frequent places I visit, or used to visit, actually, because I live up north now. But when I found this, Retromat was with me, and I'm like, yoink, this one's mine. That's Double Dragon 2, The Revenge. Racy Snowcon 3, who's a great YouTuber here on YouTube, loves Double Dragon, especially Double Dragon 2, and I love it and I had to pick it up. Just, it's so fucking awesome just to have this. It's the exact same freaking game as the NES counterpart, but man, it's on the Famicom and it's cheap and I had to get it. So I was saying, Retro Matt and I kind of pooled our collection together. Well, we had to divide it once I moved up north, but unfortunately I lost Super Dodgeball in the divorce. But I actually regained it with the Famicom version of Super Dodgeball, and it's a Kunio-kun game, and at least I believe it is. It's got the Kunio character right in the front there, but I absolutely love this game. There's some vast differences in the roster itself. In the game, the graphics are pretty well unchanged. You play as a Japanese team and all that. And this is a superb game. If you never played Super Dodgeball on the NES, my god, are you missing out. You get tons of like special hyper shots, and oh my god, the animations are just hilarious. You can blitzkrieg a guy in the face, and then he'll kind of like wrap around the world kind of thing and take tremendous amounts of damage. It's awesome. This game rules. Super Dodgeball. This is the Famicom version. I got it. I'm freaking stoked. I'm excited. I love it. I hate that word stoked, but I just love this game. I'm glad I have the Famicom version of it. So anyways, that does it for my NES Collection Grows video. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'm Will. In the meantime, in between time, and for those about to retro all these games, we salute you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Max Impact 24.